Hello, my friends. I'm going to give you just a second for a few of you to get logged in here. So today I'm going to give you 3 tips that we talked about last night in Truth Tribe, and it was pretty powerful. It's an hour long. You can go re-listen to the replays on Spotify, Truth Tribe with Don Thompson, and or YouTube. The podcasts are in both places. But the ticket that we talked about, which I'm going to prepare all of you for what is coming, 2025 are the 3 things we talked about. Last night we specifically talked about speed, okay? This is a year of you need to understand it's going to be a sudden burst of change and it's going to be fast. And so the faster you learn to adapt to sudden change, to speed, to the faster you are able to adapt or accept or let go, okay? Then you will be on the right timeline, on the right, energetic frequency of what you want. And so there are 3 things you need to acknowledge when it comes to 2025. Am I willing to accept sudden change, sudden in, sudden out? Why? Because Aquarius is here to stay, my friends, and we are in the age of Aquarius and we are in the generation of Aquarius. With Aquarius, Pluto went into Aquarius and it's going to be there for 20 years. So you might as well just get settled in and open up the door and move into that level. Now, I bring that in because that's how Aquarius and Uranus energy works. It's sudden, fast change, okay? The second you think you got it, the second it's out. And so the second you think you're in a problem, a second later, you've got a solution. You've got an idea. So sudden in, sudden, fast change is number 1. Number 2 is authenticity, the inside out experience. If you cannot say, I'm living authentically me, I know who I am, I know how I tick, I know what I want, I know where my blocks are, I know where my boulders are. And if you don't know what those are inside of you, the blueprint, the energetic tattoo that is on every cell of your being, you might want to tap in because it's going to be an inside out experience revealing the next thing. The 3rd tip, expansion. And this is how I'm living my 2025. Right? Expansion will happen in immediate changes and immediate choices by saying it's either a fuck yes or it's a fuck no. That's how fast you need to say it. It could be with a TV show, right? It could be in health, wealth, and love. Relationships. It's either a fuck yes to people, experiences that you're having with people, or it's a no. Immediate. The second you say no to something that doesn't expand you, you shift to a timeline that's faster and more aligned with your authentic self, which is inside. Money. If it's not a fuck yes to spending or a fuck yes to saying no to something that you don't want to spend on, it's a no. Because you have to understand, you will know immediately if it's coming from the inside out. Health. It's either a fuck yes to intake, because you know it's going to expand you, or it's a fuck yes to I'm going to detox, and you know it's going to lighten you. It has to be so deep in your soul and align with who you are. Because if you're not living from the inside out, my friends, and you're not living authentically from that blueprint of who you are, you're going to get lost where everybody, we talked about this last night on Truth Tribe, everybody is getting lost in the external still because they're looking for an external blueprint. Tell us what to do. Tell us what happened. Tell us what the fire and the water and the freezing and the storms and tell us what it means. And the answer is you don't give a shit what it means. It doesn't matter. It means, is it affecting you right now? And is there a way for you to go inside out and choose how you're going to interact with that experience? If it is not in your immediate energy field, you are not boots on the ground with that experience, turn it off, end it, move forward, and start a new plan that you're okay to adapt to quickly. Pick a new relationship plan, pick a new money plan, pick a new health plan that associates and aligns with your authentic self. not what the plan. Someone told me this to get better at dating. Someone told me this to have a better marriage. Someone told me this to save my money and save and spend and create a budget. And women, I work for you. Someone told me this to take for my health. I am majorly into hacking health tracks. Why? Because not every health tactic works for everybody, but they all work in some way for you because they're aligned with your blueprint. And I'm bringing this up because you need to be okay with sudden change. The second you think something is working or the second you think something's against you. Today I went to the dentist and I had a holy shit. And I had some things I had to deal with that I've been avoiding. And I said, I will know the second I'm in there if this is a hell yes or a hell no. And the dentist was a new dentist, a new surgeon that I have to do some dental work, was a hell yes, because he had all the answers I wanted. When we came up against a lot of issues, a lot of challenges, he still went with me and said, but this is another solution. This is not a great solution, but it'll work. It's just not the best solution because it's not going to be fun. I don't need fun. I need a hell yes, knowing it's the right choice. And I knew because he was the hell yes. So my alignment with him was coming out, do I feel aligned with this human and my own plan that I chose to go in with? And he said, I'll go with your plan. Okay. It was that moment I made a decision. And I knew if I was conflicted or uncomfortable, it was going to be a hell no, and I would still keep searching or figuring it out. It was in that moment I knew. So if you're not living your authentic self from inside out and you're still all these people on the computer, on the phone, on the screen, you're sitting with a supercomputer giving you goddamn negative trauma, living in victim energy all day long.